tell me, do you struggle with this as much as I do, man? Like, this has probably been the biggest issue for me most of my life. And sorry about the pepper plant. Y'all gonna have to get recorded through this guy here. He's growing like a wildfire. I'll show you in a minute. But I've struggled with combining my creative life or like my passionate life with my life. So far to the point to where if my regular life is overrun, then my creative life takes a hit. And if my creative life starts to spark up and spike, then my work life gets like, I guess, jealous in my head, and I have to like start putting in extra work in my work life or like my grown-up life. I have to like cut half of my creative stuff. That's like the biggest drawback for me. And like I've known this and I've like struggled with it for years, but it didn't really hit me until yesterday when I had a friend of mine named Bill. I work with Bill. Bill's a gentleman. He's probably about 30 years older than me. And if you know how old I am, then you know. But we enjoy some of the same talents. Music is our core. He's played music his whole life. I played music my whole life. But he hit me with something. He's like, Ted, I know you've been struggling recently, and I see it. And I don't want to take a guess, but I kind of feel like you're one of those type of people who, like, when life gets serious, you start to drop away from some of those creative things. And I'm like, yeah, man, like, it's weird you could call that out, but that's, like, I've struggled with that my entire life. He's like, yeah, man, and I kind of want to help you from that. Like, I don't want you to end up like me, and end up like me, essentially being scared to, like, break out that shell again and, like, actually jump off that cliff and do what I'm supposed to do, creatively, blah. Just woke up, so my nose is kind of stuffy. He's like, man, you gotta find a way to put both of those lives together. You can't just have like the adult life and then the life you're supposed to have creatively, and like just kind of throw one to the side whenever the other one gets like out of whack. You know what I mean? You have to find that sweet spot to put them together, so you don't end up sacrificing an important part of you, so another part of you can live. You know what I mean? And it kind of hit me deeply. He explained it to me a lot deeper than what I can explain to you right now, because like it hit me on an emotional level. But what I pulled from it, man, is just because something gets hard in your life, like, doesn't mean you need to stop something that you enjoy. And I've talked about this a lot on here before, but like, there's always gonna be something that gets in the way. There's always gonna be something that literally gets in the way. Something that like stops you from doing something that makes you feel like you can't do something because you have to do other things. But you have to find that connection. You have to piece that connection together for yourself on how you need to combine that so where you can keep both parts equally and not have like your work balance get up here and your life come down here, because then you just end up working. You stop contacting people. You stop doing what you love. You stop playing games like video games, fighting games. For me, instance, I'm using myself as like an example. Like, I've lost contact with so many people that I know I shouldn't have. Like, I've been struggling to keep in contact with my mom and my best friends. That tells you how much this shit can get out of whack so quickly. But yeah, man, it's all up to you, essentially. The way he explained it to me is it's up to you to find that sweet spot. And it's up to you to keep all those things in your life. You are the chain. You are the connection. You are the most common denominator. So it's up to you to find a way to make that work. That's my current struggle. That's my current mindset from yesterday till today. Tell me, how do you guys work through these struggles and like combine them yourself? What are some tips that you guys can give me or give like people in the comment section on how to actually keep a good like life balance?